Hello, Life Groups. Thanks for gathering today and welcome back to our spring semester. We're so glad that you're a part of one of our Life Groups here at Celebration. Now, this past weekend, we kicked off a brand new series where we're going to be talking about the life of Abraham. We get to meet Abraham in Genesis chapter 12. And actually, when we meet him, his name isn't Abraham, but it's Abram. But we'll get to that later on in this series. But at the start of this chapter, we see God telling Abraham, like, hey, I need you to go to a land that I'm going to show you. I'm going to make you into a great nation, and everyone will be blessed through you. Now, if this was me, or maybe if this was you, we'd have questions, right? We'd probably have a lot of doubts and probably some hesitations whether we should go or whether we shouldn't go, but not Abraham. He goes. He had a host of excuses that could have been used, right? It's a 500-mile trip. It's an unknown place. We're actually pretty comfortable where we're at, and I'm an old man, so traveling isn't as easy as it used to be. But instead of making excuses, he obeyed. He followed God's command, and he went. So what does this mean for us, right? Day-to-day application. What does this mean for us? You see, we truly believe that God has big plans for all of us. And the question we have to answer for ourselves is, are we willing to do what He's asking us to do, or are we going to make excuses? Now, maybe you're not called to be an overseas missionary or open your own coffee shop or whatever it might be that maybe scares you, and that's okay, but we are called to live for Him. So what is that dream that He has put on your heart? What is that thing that He's calling you to do that you can answer the call for? You know, God calls us to be righteous above all else, and a big part of being righteous is getting rid of our own agenda and our own motives and replacing it with God's agenda. You know, looking through the Bible, you'll see that God asked a lot of people to do outrageous things, and when they do, God shows up in big ways. And so the question that we want you to wrestle with today is, what is God asking me to do? And how can I answer that call? Enjoy your discussion today.